Good evening, esteemed television watchers. It's 9 p.m. by Nakhchivan time and Nakhchivan News Information Program is on air. I am Feroze Nouri. The Supreme Court of Azerbaijan held a conference in Nakhchivan. The autumn session of the Supreme Majlis was held last week. For furthermore, let's have a glance. On October 6, a scientific practical conference on justice in the modern era, new challenges, new opportunities was held under the organization of the Supreme Court of Naxcivantv Republic. The authorized representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Naxcivantv Republic, Fuad Necafli, Chairman of Supreme Court of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Judicial and Legal Council Inam Karimov, Chairman of the Supreme Court of Naxcivantv Republic, Saadet Bektashi, Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Chingiz Askarov, Commissioner for Human Rights of Naxcivantv Republic, Ombudsman Günay Rzayeva, Minister of Justice of Naxcivantv Republic, Dashkan Rahimov, and Prosecutor of Naxcivantv Republic, Senan Pashayev, spoke about the rich and honorable life path of the great leader, his political and state activities, the legal reforms carried out under his leadership, and the invaluable services he rendered in ensuring the development of our country in all areas. On October 2, the autumn session of the Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Republic was held. At the first meeting of the session, the approval of the legislative work plan of autumn session of 2023, changes in the law of Nakhchivan Republic on normative and legal acts, changes in the disciplinary commission of the Supreme Majlis, and other issues were discussed. On October 5, a meeting of the Legal Policy Committee of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Republic was held. At the meeting, the draft of the amendment of the law of Nakhchivan Republic and the Commissioner for Human Rights of Nakhchivan Republic was discussed, and the draft law was voted to be submitted to the next session of the 2023 autumn session of the Supreme Majlis of the 6th Convocation of Nakhchivan Republic, and a decision was made. On October 5, the next meeting of the 2023 autumn session of the Supreme Majlis of 6th Convocation of Nakhchivan Republic was held. At the meeting, consideration of the appeal of the first Deputy Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Republic and the issues of amending the law of Nakhchivan Republic and the Commissioner for Human Rights, Ombudsman of Nakhchivan Republic, were discussed. Either Zinal of the first Deputy Chairman of Supreme Majlis applied for his resignation. The draft decision related to the discussed issue was adopted by voting after reading. The draft law on amending the law of Nakhchivan Republic on the Human Rights Commissioner Ombudsman of Nakhchivan Republic was voted and adopted. At the end, the deputies discussed the current issues. We continue with other news. The United Nations Children's Fund held meetings in Nakhchivan. A career fund was held for the first time. Let's have a glance. Vyogar Salmanov, head of the Child Protection Program of the United Nations Children's Fund representation in Azerbaijan, who visited Nakhchivan Republic for 2 days, met with Ramila Seyidova, the head of the State Committee on Family, Women and Children Affairs of Nakhchivan Republic. At the meeting, Ramila Seyidova provided detailed information about the work, monitoring and educational measures regularly carried out by the committee regarding the protection of the rights of children living in the Autonomous Republic, including those with limited health, those who have lost their parents and are deprived of parental care, single-parent children, and the United Nations Children's Fund in Azerbaijan. She emphasized the importance of joint cooperation with the delegation. Vyogar Salmanov, head of the Child Protection Program of the representation in Azerbaijan, met with the members of the Commission on Affairs and Protection of the Rights of Minors under the Cabinet of Ministers of Nakhchivan Republic within the framework of a 2-day visit. A career forum was held in Nakhchivan under the organization of the State Employment Agency under the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of the Population. The forum, held for the first time in Nakhchivan, was attended by Deputy Minister of Labor and Social Protection of the Population Anar Aliyev, Deputy Authorized Representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Samir Seid Ahmedli, Minister of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Ceyhun Jalilov, Minister of Economy of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Republic Tapdıq Əliyev, Acting Minister of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Ovni Muradov, Acting Minister of Youth and Sports of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Majid Seyidov, Acting Minister of Communications and New Technologies of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Rahid Alakberli, Acting Minister of Communications and New Technologies of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, representatives of state and private institutions, career counselors, local and foreign speakers, human resources experts, education experts, and other guests participated. The purpose of the forum, held under the motto "New Opportunities in the Old Land," is to train professional personnel, meet personal needs, facilitate the transition to the labor market, and develop professional skills. During the forum, with the participation of all local and 2 foreign speakers, professional discussions were held on 3 panels entitled "It's Not Wrong Not to Know," "It's Wrong Not to Ask a Professional," "Skill is the Essence of the Labor Market," and "This is the Area." An event dedicated to October 5 International Teachers' Day was held at the Heydar Aliyev Children and Youth Creativity Center. At the event, the Deputy Representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Samir Seyidahmetli, congratulated the teachers on October 5 International Teachers' Day and wished them success in their pedagogical activities. As a result of the high appreciation given to the teachers' work, more than 400 teachers in the Autonomous Republic have been awarded with the honorary titles of Honored Teacher of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. It was noted that, according to the order signed by the Ministry of Science and Education of the Republic of Azerbaijan on awarding of education workers, on the occasion of October 5 International Teachers' Day, 8 teachers from secondary schools of the Autonomous Republic were awarded with the Advanced Education Worker of the Republic of Azerbaijan badge. At the event, teachers who were selected for their effective activity in the field of education were presented with certificates of honor and flowers. The event continued with the artistic part. For her effective activity in the field of education in Nakhchivan, Bektashi İltifat Mehmetqızı was awarded the honorary title of Emirate Teacher of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. In this regard, the decree was signed by the Deputy Speaker of the Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Anar Ibrahimov. It should be noted that İltifat Bektashi is a primary school teacher of secondary school number 12 in Nakhchivan city. The 105th anniversary of the establishment of Prosecutor's Office was celebrated in Nakhchivan. Prosecutor of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic third-level State Judicial Advisor Senan Pashayev congratulated the employees on the occasion of the professional holiday, 105th anniversary of the establishment of the Prosecutor's Office in Azerbaijan, and wished them success in the work of strengthening the rule of law and more reliable protection of the rights and freedoms of citizens. Other speakers at the event talked about the glorious path taken by the Prosecutor's Office and conveyed holiday congratulations to their colleagues. At the event, lectures of thanks and valuable gifts were presented to a group of employees who distinguished themselves in their service activities. A scientific practical conference on the role of great leader Heydar Aliyev in promoting the heritage of Western Azerbaijan was held at Nakhchivan State University. At the conference, the role of national leader Heydar Aliyev in promoting the heritage of Western Azerbaijan, return to the historical lands of Azerbaijan is our national priority. President Ilham Aliyev's goal of Western Azerbaijan historical political aspects, and return to Western Azerbaijan in a national legal basis and modern in the text of challenges were held. Later, the conference continued in an interactive forum. Scientists, intellectuals, and young activists expressed their opinions on the topic, and the participants' questions were answered in detail.
The presentation of the book Heydar Aliyev in Our History and Destiny, dedicated to the great leader Heydar Aliyev, was held at Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Science. At the event, the chairman of the department, academician Ismail Hajiyev, spoke about the features of the systematic coupling of the book, the relevance of the topics covered, and congratulated the authors on the work they created. Training on the role, the importance of the technoparks in the fourth industrial revolution was held by Turkish experts at the Nakhchivan State University. It was pointed out that technology parks help to increase the level of the technology and the competition in the industrial sector and help to change and develop the industrial structure of the country. At the end of the training, the certificates were presented to the participants. The presentation of the book COVID-19 Disease of the Century was held at Nakhchivan State University. In the speeches, detailed information was given about the case of the observation post-COVID-19 syndrome in the patients after the COVID-19 pandemic and the positive of the results of the rehabilitation of these patients at the Duzlak Physiotherapy Center. In the 2023-24 academic year, 2,597 children were admitted to preliminary groups in the general education schools of the Autonomous Republic. On October 3rd, training school preliminary groups started. Registration for admission to preliminary groups was carried out through the electronic system. Children who turned 5 years old that year they were admitted to school preliminary group created in the state secondary schools.
The artists donated a meaningful memorial gift to the families of the martyrs. Naxcivantv started its 141st season. Let's have a look.
Member of the Union of Artists of Azerbaijan, veteran of the First Karabakh War, artist Shamsaddin Aliyev took an exemplary step. The artist has dedicated more than 1,000 words to our martyrs. His portraits dedicated to the bravest sons of Nakhchivan, martyrs of patriotic war, Fuad Alizadeh and Ramazan Joydaglı, were presented to the family members of the martyrs. The parents of our martyrs expressed gratitude for this initiative of the artists. A film dedicated to the martyrs was shown at the event. In the end, 24 paintings by 16 artists dedicated to the martyrs of the 44-day patriotic war were reviewed. The opening ceremony of 141st season of the Nakhchivan Theatre was held at Nakhchivan State National Drama Theatre named after Jalil Mehmetguzade. At the event, Hasan Seyidov, the Deputy Minister of the Culture of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, spoke about the development part of the Nakhchivan Theatre and the state concerned for development of the theatre in our country. In the artistic part of the event, a play based on the Mirza Fatih Akhudzade comedy, Adventure Wazir Khan Lancharan, was shown.
Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together next week. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.